got the last color here, which is a very dark purple. And I'm going to use this kind of sparingly. We're just going to do a little bit around the very edge so that the binding, really shows a contrast between the binding and the wood. So I'm going to go very little bit of purple, which is going to give us a very deep chocolate brown. And you can see that. Go up into the neck heel. The very edge of the neck. Because I'm spraying this so lightly, it's going to take a couple of passes, right? There we go. That area. I'll turn it around. I'll do the heel. It's almost opaque now. You can barely see the wood through there. That's the way I want it. Pretty good. We'll flip it around, get the other side. We're going to almost cover the binding. It's almost opaque, right? And when I'm all done with this, I'm going to stand back and have a look to see how balanced it is. Now, it looks a little silly right now because we're painting over the checkerboard and the outer binding. But fact is, once we scrape that tomorrow, it's going to look pretty darn good. Let's stand back and have a look. See a little bit thin here. It's looking pretty even. I think I'll pass that. Okay. Let's do the front and the front of the headstock. Again, it's a narrow band, so it only exists on the very top and bottom. Good? Alright. The last part. Let's get it parallel with the camera. There we go. I'm going to do this very outside edge here. And you can see how much contrast this purple adds. And yet, it doesn't come off as bright purple, even though it is, because the other colors are under it. So what we're getting is a real nice chocolate brown. Once we get the binding scraped and ambered, that's going to look just fabulous. I'm just balancing it out. Make sure that the brown is even all the way around. It's the front of the guitar you're looking at more than any other part. Alright, there it is. Next time, I'm going to clear coat it, which will bring out that grain and make everything nice and shiny. But I think what I'm going to do now is just give you kind of a hint of how good that dark brown looks up against the binding. Peel away some of this tape if I can get a grip on it. There we go. Take a look at that. Okay, now you'll see that it's seeped under the binding in a couple of places. That's fairly normal. And that's very easy to scrape away when we do our binding scraping operation. I cannot scrape the binding until the paint has hardened. You can't scrape the binding while the paint is sticky. So it's still going to be soft until sometime tomorrow. We'll give it about a 24-hour drying time. And then we'll be ready to do some scraping. I'll do a quick scraping demo, and we'll talk about clear coating.